Welcome down to Funland in Hayling Island. Now then, we are on our, we actually come down here for fish and chips. Come down here, well, sausage and chips, because the cafe has been advertised as being open, and of course now we can get out and about. We are coming to lounge on the beach down here in Hayling. It's not very far, it's only sort of a couple of miles from where I live. Only takes about 10 minutes to get here, so it's not very far at all. Now of course, I didn't come down here for February half term because I knew the new attractions weren't open. And last time we saw the site here, the last update we did, things weren't really together, to be honest, at all. And we did quite a few updates over the closed season, and you know, people were following it, and I know people did come down, but there have been quite a few changes since we last come, so that's what we're going to document. As you can kind of see over here, we can't go into the site at the moment because obviously everything is shut off. That is the new Flying Jumbos ride, which is sitting over there, and we did wonder what would happen to this space over here. Let me tell you, nothing is currently happened, and there is definitely enough room there for another attraction should they want to. But I mean, the Jumbos look fantastic, don't they? They're actually a bit bigger than I anticipated, to be honest. I was expecting them a little bit smaller, and we're possibly expecting them to be in this area here rather than down the bottom, but they're not. They're down there. They're down there, but they're lovely looking, absolutely lovely looking. Looks like now this area here is going to be blocked off, so you're going to have to walk around to get to it. It does look like they're using an ice cream hut as well as a an operating booth. Now the Scream in Mansion round the back stayed as well. That was the Halloween attraction, but I have to say, given everything that's happening in the pandemic at the moment, I wouldn't be expecting that to come back for 2020, but who knows? Who knows? It's early days, it's early days. We're going to take you around now, and we can go walk just inside to where the fish and chips are, so we'll be able to show you a little bit of some of the other attractions as well, and then we'll take you around to the roller coaster to kind of let you see it. I mean, the park was open for a bit, it does look ready to roll. I know there was a problem with these two attractions, but my guess is now they're probably ready to roll as well for some time. We think in July, fingers crossed everyone, sometime in July. It's sad seeing these go, but yeah, as we anticipated, quite a lot of space here now these attractions are up. Quite a lot of space indeed. Obviously the arcades remain closed, all the other shops and everything remain closed, but the fish and chip shop is offering takeaway only in line with government guidelines. So yeah, Funland. Something we did notice on the way round as well, which we'll discuss, is the Log Flume changes. They weren't there last time we were doing updates. And of course the Viking river boats, which have been named Dragon's Breath. I wasn't expecting that at all, but that's what they've been renamed. They also look ready to roll. Everything looks ready to roll for when the park reopens. So we'll take you around, we'll show you a few of the attractions, but that is a stunning attraction. Now that is a proper Jumbos, that is. A lot of bikes coming around, a lot of people out and about enjoying the sunshine today. Let's go around and have a look. So here's a site from the top end. As I said, it is all barricaded off. They don't want you walking around the attractions, dirtying them up. I imagine they've all been sanitized, cleaned, ready to roll. The new attractions are indeed on the board there, as you can see. So the Flume of Doom, which is a new name for the Log Flume, we're going to see that very, very shortly. Cyclone roller coaster. So the Flying Jumbos is 4 tokens. Which isn't too bad, and Dragon's Breath is also 4 tokens. It seems a little bit steep. Obviously the prices have gone up a little bit this year to try and recoup some costs. It's going to be even worse now, but yeah, look at it all. Looks ready to go. And we always have a cracking time. We always have a cracking time down at Funland. Always do. Always, always, always. And here you can see the other rides and attractions. So the Extreme, the Miami, ready to roll. Has already rolled this year. The Caterpillar ride has already rolled this year, and there's the Flume of Doom. It's been completely repainted, so it's a nice grey now. It's a very dark, sinister one. I imagine some of the props and things from the Halloween attractions we used in there. And there's the back end of Dragon's Breath right there. So as far as we're aware now, these are ready to roll. These, we don't know 100%, but I'd imagine they're ready to roll. It's a stunning. I mean, it is only a Viking boat, so I get that. You know, Chesington have the same one, but that is a stunning example. That one, that is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You know, we talk about you know, parks getting maybe non-exciting rides. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still prefer the teacups, but that is a beautiful ride. I mean, that dragon sculpture is lovely, the boats are lovely, you know, that's amazing. You've got the Neptune Fury down the back, again, ready to roll. That wasn't built up last time we were here, and of course the coaster as well. So yeah, you know, quite a lot ready. It's a real shame that we can't sort of get on it. That one actually looked like it was closed. Look, that one looked like it was closed for a technical issue. We'll even look at that. Like, see a little control panel as well. It's nice to get some close-ups. Can't always get close-ups. You know, when the park's open and everything's operating. So we'll take you around the other side now and see if we can get some more views of the Dragon's Breath here. Get a closer view of the dragon, hopefully from the other side. You can see obviously the mine trains and things in the background as well. But yeah, beautiful ride, looking really good. There's a nice full front on view there of it. Fitted nicely actually. Well, I say fitted nicely into the old teacup space. It takes up slightly less room. I wonder if the jumbos would have fitted better in there, to be honest. But you know, lovely theming they've put around. You know, even these extra bits and pieces, these round like shield ones. I highly doubt they were with the ride in the first place. I'd imagine that's all been kind of added in. But yeah, stunning looking. Really is stunning looking. Looks a lot better than Sea Dragons at Chessington. Let's be honest, a lot better. There's the boats in all their glory. Neptune's Fury. Yeah, so, you know, boat's ready to go. Quite a lot of space. It actually feels like quite a lot of space now. Quite a lot of space down the front bit, which is a little bit surprising. Again, I'd love to see another attraction there. You know, they got quite a big roller coaster and ended up just putting the flying jumbos there. But I actually quite like these two new rides. I'd love to send the spinning teacup stay. It looks like they've gone to Fancy Island. Obviously they haven't opened yet because Fancy Island haven't opened, but it looks like that's where they've gone. You can see a bit more of the Flume of Doom down there, as well as we come through here. Round to Neptune's Fury, and of course the roller coaster. Okay, anyone says I love that roller coaster. So yeah, it's not open. It's not open. I appreciate it's not open, and it is an update. It's an update again in May. You know, we went down to South Parade Pier. You could see that for perhaps the first time. It's not very well documented with some of the attractions there, and someone has said there is a new ride to do there as well. And you know, Funland again offers something very different. You know, you don't have Miami's, you don't have that style coaster that, you know, down the road in Portsmouth. You know, you certainly don't have flying jumbos that look like that. You don't have these Viking boats. You have completely different rides and attractions down there. So, you know, they are trying to keep it, you know, they're not owned by the same people, so they are trying to keep it really variant and doing quite a good job. You know, we hear a lot of things about this place and whether or not they can, you know, have the money to get the big rides and things, but it's a nice lineup. You know, we said last time, thrill rides in the coaster, thrill rides in Neptune's Fury, the Log Flume. Of course, you've got Dodgems in there. People forget Dodgems. The Cyclone is apparently running really well this year. And then, of course, quite a lot of backup rides as well. Quite a lot of juvenile rides, quite a lot of family rides. Not to forget the Miami on the thrill front. So they have quite a lot of thrill rides here. It's a nice mix. It's a nice mix. One more ride down the bottom. You know, it's a nice place to come. So it has got a little bit more expensive for the tokens, and I think we mentioned that before when we noticed, but the wristbands were still offering £10 wristbands for a half-term period. And although they were due to go up for when the park reopened, much like they were everywhere, I wouldn't mind betting now when the parks reopen in July, you know, there'll be some people that are eager to come out to these places and some people that want to avoid them. That we get some really good value wristbands as well. Can't promise that, and I don't know it for sure, but I'd be very surprised if we don't get some good deals across sort of the theme park world. The theme park world, the amusement park world, and the funfair world. I'll be expecting some good deals when these places reopen. But Funland, did you come down in half term? We didn't come down in half term. Did you come down in half term? What did you think? How were the rides running? Let us know in the comments below. My name's Adam, it's been UK Theme Parks. Of course, we are waiting for them to reopen. We'll do a few updates and pieces from wherever we can go, wherever we're allowed to go. But we're gonna go sit on the beach. Off to the beach. See you soon.